I'm literally doing everything for this t-shirt right now. I am obsessed with these red lips and this t-shirt. Like, the combo together, I don't know why, it makes me so happy. It's just, this is where I want to be in life. With this t-shirt and these lips. So welcome back to my room. And today I'm going to be doing a drugstore haul. Now this haul is probably an accumulation of about 3 months worth of stuff. Back still from when I lived in the apartment. I started just like buying things at Walgreens or Target, and I was just putting them in a bag, and I was like, oh well, for my next haul, like I'll just keep getting some stuff and do it. I didn't think it was going to be this long until I did do it, but my last drugstore haul review went up, so I felt comfortable filming this one. So then in a month or two, I can film a review on that while I also collect products to then try out. I'm just going to reach into this bag and pull stuff out. So this is a NYX Tinted Brow Mascara, and I've got my shade in Espresso. I'm always looking for new drugstore brow products. Specifically, I don't use a lot of tinted brows or gels or something like that, stuff like that. I have the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. So it looks like this. And then it has a little wand at the end. I am nervous that this wand is going to be too big for my very small brows, but again, I'm always interested to try it out. I like a lot of NYX products, so I figured I hadn't heard about this, and I figured I might as well try it. So either me not hearing about it means it's like I shouldn't have bought it in the first place, or I don't know. You never know. So we'll give the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara a try. So next in the bag, this bag of goodness makes me excited, is the e.l.f. blush, the contouring blush and bronzing powder, and this is in I've heard people say St. Lucia, St. Lucia, so whichever it is, insert that name here. And I've already opened it. This is like a cult classic here on YouTube. e.l.f. packaging reminds me a lot of NARS, minus the like more matte suede finish, but I've already swatched this, but here is what this looks like. This reminds me a lot of the NARS Hot Sands duo I have. This looks pretty light for a blush, but I felt both of them and they feel really nice. We will see. I might have to wait until I'm a little bit lighter. And I don't know, this blush isn't seeming to be very blushy, so I don't know. Again, the reason why I like e.l.f. is even if it's not bad, I didn't waste that much money, and I'll give it away to someone who can if I don't like it, but I will at least try it. Swatches on your hand mean nothing when it actually goes on your face. It looks completely different. So next I'll do these together. I got 2 more of the Milani matte lipsticks. I really don't know what, I do really like the formula of these, obviously, but the packaging suckers me in, and they were like buy one, get one 50% off, which is like amazing. Then I have to buy 2, and I'm really loving the matte formula of these. I got the matte Naked in my last haul video, so I wanted to pick up 2 more. And I got these in Matte Blissful. Now, Matte Blissful is a lot more pinky purple. I thought this might be a good, more neutral shade on my lips, but it does come across a lot more purpley than I originally expected. I think this is going to make a great spring color. Like how I'm wearing a bold red lip now, I feel like this would be like a bolder, nice color for spring. It reminds me of a color of a flower. And then the next one, which I'm excited about because it's a orange red and I love them, is the matte shade in Luxe. And it looks, oh, look at that. It's kind of reminiscent of what I'm wearing. And I like this formula, so can't go wrong with another orangey red, right? I only have like 20. What's another one? So I'm excited to use that one. This one's a good, probably more summer, but again, I seem to wear it whenever I want, so rules mean nothing. And next, I'm just jumping in here. Okay, so next is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I've heard, again, probably heard a lot about this on YouTube, and I kind of held off on buying it. And then finally, when I was buying other things at the drugstore, it was kind of like $6. What if you try it and you love it? So you never know. So I wanted to try it, but again, I bought this when I was not tan. So this shade obviously does not match me right now. I got the shade Buff Bisque. So, I mean, I've heard there's like a whole bunch of claims with this. I say that a lot too, but it says there's no flashback with this, which would be nice because I tend to use products that only flashback, it seems like. Once this tan fades off, I will be able to give this a shot. Worst time to not have makeup wipes, right? All right, keep it rolling. Okay, so next I got the Master Camo by Face Studio Maybelline. So many words. This is a color correcting pen, and I got mine in apricot for dark circles. Of course, I had to like take it out and see what it was all about. Again, I keep buying things for dark circles because I have them, and I'm interested in color correcting. That's not one of those cream like pot type things because it just doesn't seem to work for me. So I had seen the color correcting pens and I hadn't bought it, and then Maybelline had buy one get one 50% off. So there was something else I wanted to get, so I figured I would try this as well. I did put it on my under eye, like with nothing on my face. I put it on my under eyes just to see what it was about. It's a lot darker than I thought it was going to. I'm looking forward to trying this and seeing if I like it better than my Wet n Wild one that I use to kind of my Wet n Wild cushion, which is for dark circles. That seems like brighten up my under eyes, and I really like going in before my foundation. Probably use this in the same manner. It's a lot darker though than that one, so I might try doing one eye with this and then one eye with the Wet n Wild cushion. So we'll see, but I really wanted to try it because I saw it and it interested me. Okay, next in here, I got the NYX Got You Covered Concealer. It says it's waterproof, which is interesting. I didn't see this. And again, I got this in light because I normally am, but I'm not right now. It's in one of these tubes, and I don't like this kind of... That was a lot of pushing. It's like a really thick, sticky consistency. So, that's like really thick. I don't know if I'll like that on my under eyes. Depends how much it creases. I mean, you can see it's covering up those lipstick swatches. Again, I just figured I would try it, see what it's about, and we'll let you know. We'll get there. But next up, I got I'm excited about this one. I got the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Luminous Matte Makeup Primer with a Sea Berry Lift from Within is what it says. I haven't heard anything about this primer, and I saw it. And again, always looking for a good drugstore primer. It says it's luminous and matte. Two things I'm definitely trying to be in life. Two things that I don't know how they work together, but always looking to find out. Lift from within. I'm trying to lift from within and without. So it says this makeup base primes the skin for long wear, also moisturizes, brightens, and refines skin appearance. So it claims to perform a miracle. This packaging, I was getting fancy with their packaging, especially this beautiful Bare line. So it has like a little cap on it. It's got a squeegee tube. It's a thick, you can't see it now. It's a pretty thick primer, so again, I can't test this. It feels soft. And it smells a little weird, but I will say it feels nice. Again, the back of my hand means nothing. We will test this out and see in a couple months if it's worth it. I'm already wanting this. So this is the e.l.f. HD Powder and Soft Luminous. I have a master's degree and I can't say that right. Whatevs. I'm like on this already because of course I opened it and looked at it. And I guess my light bulb should have been the fact that it said soft luminance. Luminance. I could say luminous. Luminance. Okay, that should have been my key though, that there's probably going to be some sort of sparkle in this. I definitely didn't think it. I thought it would be more brightening than anything. But when I opened this, again, it is nice packaging. And I do like that it has this. So you can open it up and then there are the little holes in there for product to come out. But that is nice, but the problem is that this has not glitter, but little shimmers in it. That at first, from what I remember, I thought was a lot more than this. But now, I don't know, like in the light, it kind of catches and I can see like, they almost look like little sparkles. I don't know, I wasn't crazy about it when I first saw it, but again, I will always give anything a shot, and if not, I will find someone who likes it. Just because it's not my cup of tea doesn't mean it's not going to be someone else's, so. It also cracks me up that it says pour powder here. Like I was going to do that anyways, so I have so much powder down there. Okay. We'll see. They had other ones of their HD powders that I wish I would have gotten to try, but I got this one, so we will give it a shot. So next I got the NYX HD finishing powder. This is in banana. I've bought this previously and I've literally used it all up. Literally all around the pan. This bad boy was empty and it was actually still in my concealer drawer because I wanted to make sure I remembered to buy it because I absolutely love this banana powder. It feels amazing. I love this on my under eyes. A lot of times I mix this with the MAC Pro Emphasize powder. That's very white, and I just feel like that white powder mixed with this yellow powder is like my perfect. There's other colors in this. I just can't say enough good things about this. I love it for my under eyes, and I was really excited to finally get it back. I held off so long because I had so many other setting powders that it was like, even though this is $10, it just seemed like $10 more than like I should. But honestly, I kept looking at it every time I was in the store. I'm like, you want it. You miss it. Come back. So I'm excited that I bought this, and I'm excited after 2 months finally be able to take it out of the bag and use it. Up is another NYX concealer. So this is the NYX Full Coverage Concealer, and I have mine in beige actually. So when I first started doing makeup, like just my makeup in general, and I should say makeup that was more than like mascara, was about 3 years ago when I first started the adventure into makeup and YouTube and wanting to try more. And this is one of the concealers that I first bought, and I absolutely loved it when I first started using it. And then finally I just used it all up, and I never repurchased. And that was a while ago. That was probably 2 years ago. So I saw it. I was looking for other concealers to try, and I was like, oh, I remember I love this. And I remember I had the shade beige. I mean, I love this enough that I told other people about it. So I decided to get this again. Now, it is hard because it's in the pot. Like, it's in one of those like things where you have to stick your finger in. I remember I didn't mind it when I first had it, but now that I've gotten more into makeup, I want to see. So I will say, and I actually ended up, because of the whole not wanting to stick my finger situation in there, I bought an e.l.f. concealer brush, and this is for concealer, so there's soap in there, but I got this just so I could like stick it in here and kind of like pat or go in. And I used to use this and I loved it, so I want to see if I love it still. Okay, so next is something I've already used in a previous video, but I just bought and it was going to be part of this haul. But this is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer Corrector. And this is in light medium, which is why I used it, because I needed a darker concealer because I was looking too white. So this is what it is. I have used this. It's actually what I'm wearing today. It was for my last video. And I really like this so far. I don't want to go too much into it, but so far I'm liking it. It's in light medium, so it was a little bit darker than my ivory shades that I own. So again, I'm just looking. I think I have 3 different concealers in here because I love my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. That's my favorite. I have the Tarte Shape Tape. I do still use it. I've kind of gotten off the bandwagon a little bit from it. I prefer the Urban Decay Naked Skin. So I'm trying to now find some drugstore products that I really like. And I know there are new ones. I know a lot of people have been talking about this, so I wanted to try it. And I did today, and so far. But it's too soon, so we'll get there. Okay, next we have the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Shape in Fill. Mine is in dark brunette. Again, I'm looking for a good drugstore brow product. I haven't found one. I heard really good things about the NYX Micro Brow. But I always just seem to go to my Brow Wiz. And again, when I'm doing my makeup, I need it to be like on point because I'm usually going somewhere. So I heard, I believe Casey Holmes was talking about this. Jaclyn Hill might have talked about this too. But so it does have a spoolie on one end, which I really like. And then the shape of this is a lot like the Brow Definer by Anastasia, which I actually don't like because once I lose the shape on the Anastasia one, it's like game over. I can't do much with my brows. It's an odd oval clump, and I just not really able to do anything with this. So I am a little nervous because of that with this shape, since it's a lot like it, but we will see. It might also be because mine kept its shape for a very long time because I was very mindful when I was putting my brows on to keep going in the direction of my brow that the brush was, that the Brow Definer was built in. So I will try to do that with this one too, and we will see. But I've heard good things about it, so I'm excited to try a new Drugstore brow product. So last, but certainly not least, are the thing I am most excited about. And plot twist, I have used one of them. I used it yesterday for my Drugstore haul review because I couldn't help it. So these are the L'Oreal Pro Matte Liquid Lipsticks. And I got 4 of them. That's how I was dedicated to this. No, I'm gonna have to be OCD about it. I got 4 of them. I have the L'Oreal Pro Matte Lip Gloss. Is that what it's called? The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss in Bare Attraction. I've raved about this. I love this and I love the formula. So I first didn't realize when I heard about these on YouTube that these were liquid lipsticks. I thought they were just more of those Pro Matte glosses. But that's okay. That's okay. So I got 4 of these bad boys because I was really excited that if they were anywhere near as good as Bare Attraction was, I was going to be excited. Because that's like my favorite formula of liquid whatever drugstore high-end. I'm obsessed with it. So I got 4 of these. I got the shades Roseblood, Cowboy, Angora, and Milk and Cookies. I wore Angora in my video, and it's this like great purpley gray shade that I love for fall and just love in general. But these shades were speaking to me, especially, they just look at them. They just look like a great fall lineup. So I have 2 more of the gray purples, a more darker nude, and then of course what looks like Roseblood looks like it's a dark blood red in the tube, but it does come out more purpley. I am going to swatch these because I love these. Again, I wore Angora. It is more drying than the Pro Matte glosses, which makes sense. I actually really liked it. I wasn't wearing it long though. I might have worn it for an hour. I wore it to film my video and then I washed my face. So I can't attest to it too much. I'm sure I'll be using these out. Using these. So I'm just going to swatch. So this is the shade Angora, which don't mind the powder there. But again, it's a great dusty purpley gray. I love it. So then we have Cowboy, and Cowboy's more of like a nudie brown. I really like it. I'm so excited. There is Milk and Cookies, which just looks like a darker version of Angora. So there you can see that's Roseblood. So it's very dark. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but it has more of a purpley undertone than red like I originally thought it was going to be. But that just looks such a great fall lineup. So I'm excited to try those out and try wearing them for longer and eat and drink and see how they stay. But that is it for my drugstore haul. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found some goodies. Again, in a month or two, once I've tested all these products out and feel like I can come back on and give more feedback on them, I'm going to do that because I find that to be helpful. Let me know down below if you've used any of these products and what your thoughts or feelings on. Maybe I've ran into this where I should be using a product differently than I have been. So yeah, I would love to hear. I always have to have something in my hand. I would love to hear your thoughts on any of these products along with any new products that I should buy. Seeing as now I have to take this bag and get ready for the next haul. So I hope you enjoyed this drugstore haul and I hope you have a great day, week, night, month, year, wherever you are. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.